Alright, what's up everyone? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 9 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms. Just before we get into today's video then, as usual, I'm trying to build a bit of a community on Instagram and Twitter. Links down in the description below, go follow me there if you want. And with that all said, let's get into today's video. Alright then guys, so let's have a look at where we left off. Just brought us up to the tactical map here. You can see my territory marked out in the muted red there. So we were going to start a war down here in the south, at least that's what we were thinking with Shi Huang. Not too sure if that's a good idea or not, but I think we're going to go with it. I think we need to just take a few more risks in this particular playthrough. If it doesn't pan out, so be it. And then with Huang Gai's army here and Lady Wu, we were going to send them up the river to challenge this army and hopefully take back Jiangling. We've been waiting for that one, so let's hope we can get it. We were at the end of the turn though, but let's just check some of these things. So Lady Wu had gained a level, however I think we dealt with that at the end of the last one. Traits gained for Huang Gai, Defiant. Gives him some expertise, Resolve. Plus 5% attrition to hostile forces. And plus 4 morale when defending, cool. Oops, didn't mean to get rid of that one. That was, it said rivals. I'm going to assume that was to do with the army that we defeated over here. Probably one of our characters in this army has become a rival of one of theirs. That's fine. And killed in battle here, Dongshen. All good. Right, I'm going to end the turn there. Let's try and get everything kicking off. Alright, so Gong Sun Jian signed a peace treaty with Yuan Shao. Let's just check these things quickly. So we've got matched Jian. So weapon for our characters. We've got some people of merit. So the merchant guard post has been built in Liangjing. That was the one that we set off last turn. This one here. Now this might be something we want to upgrade as it's going to, I believe, help us with our income from commerce. So it's giving us 10% at the moment. It'll bump that up to 20% at the next upgrade. And also we're gaining a bit of extra replenishment through that as well. We can't afford to do that just yet, but we will do at the earliest opportunity. We're making 142 per turn now, so at least we're not going to go bankrupt anymore. So that's all good. I believe we were also upgrading the large town here. Yeah, we were 4 turns at Quanling. And then we will be able to make the, I think it's a grain silo that we were after for one of our reforms. So that's cool. Anyway, let's get these guys onto the river. And how far can we move them? Not very far this turn. One thing I did notice as well actually was that Liu Bao has created another army and topped this one up to basically a full stack. A bunch of those tough spearmen again. So, not ideal, but there it is. I think we're just going to have to keep defending until we can afford a few more troops up here to finish them off. A bit of a cycle going on there, but that's fine. I'm not really going to worry about this area too much in conquering. What I'm going to do is mainly focus down here in the south with Chengpu's army. Now I do think that it might be worth us recruiting some troops here. We don't have very much money to play with, but we're going to need as many as we can get if we're going to go to war with, I keep forgetting his name, Shi Huang. Because we don't have any allies to call into it that would be helpful for us. We're kind of counting on Shi Wu being at war with him as well. Let's just double check that they still are.
Well met, friend.
So yeah, so these guys are at war with each other, meaning that it's Shi Huang's armies are going to be kind of divided between the two of us. And I'm hoping that kind of plays into our favour. However, it looks like this settlement here was taken in the last turn. That did belong to Shi Wu last turn, I believe, so I'm assuming his armies are down here. Does make me think twice about doing this. But I think I'm kind of out of options at the moment. I might need to. Yuan Shu, just noticed this actually, is over here in Lujiang. So he's taking some more settlements this way. Hopefully he can swing around here and take out Huangzhou, who is one of the vassals of Liu Bao, and then maybe come and help me out. That'd be nice. I do want Jianling for myself though, I don't want Yuanshu to take it. Anyway, they're moving up, so leave them to it. And I think I recruit some troops for this army here. So I've got 142... What's wrong button? 142 income at the moment. I think it might be worth taking maybe just some cheap archers for now. Cost me 120 per turn if I take 2 of these. Yeah, I think we do that. Take 2 of these guys.
No doubt a gift to trade here.
Drops the income right down again, but kind of have to, I think. And I'm not even going to wait for them to replenish, really. I think we just go straight to war.
Remain sharp. Do not yield.
We will delegate this battle, because we should win it.
We won with integrity.
Good, we only lost 41 men. Ideally what I want to do is try and get into one of the large towns. Maybe hopefully a walled one that we can defend from.
For our labors.
And then see what kind of army they've got, because at the moment I don't really know what strength they have in terms of military. Kind of hoping that it's not too strong, and that Shiwu is going to also help me out a little bit. I wonder if because we're at war with Shi Huang, Shiwu might like me a little bit more now. Yeah, let's get plus 25 for having war with their enemies, and plus 20 for committing war atrocities against their enemies. So I wonder if we can propose a deal with them. Actually, I don't think we could, because I think the only thing we could do is ask him to join the coalition, and Yuanshu doesn't want him to do that. Never mind, that's fine. We'll just have to rely on him fighting as much as we are. Anyway, I think that's it for this turn then. There's nothing much else we can do. There is something we can do with the council, but I'm not too bothered about invoking the council right now. They usually give you missions. I wonder actually it might be worth it. Let's do it. So construct a building from the following chain. Settlement administration. Chengpu will like me for... Sorry, he'll get more satisfaction for 10 turns. And we'll get plus 10% income from industry and plus 5 satisfaction for all sentinels. Not amazing. So if we can do it, we'll do it. If not, it's not the end of the world. Gain some ancillaries. So that's another title, and that's all fine. Alright, end the turn there. So Liu Bei wants to take the matched Jian off my hands. We'll get a non-aggression pact with him, and he'll pay me a tiny amount. I'm not really bothered about the money, but the non-aggression pact is quite good. Potentially it could lead to better things, so you know what, I'm actually going to accept this one.
Your acceptance gives us joy.
So Liu Bao left the coalition of Dongzhuo. Yuanshu declared war on Huangzhou. He's not asked me to do that, so that's fine. Liu Bao declared war on Yuanshu. I thought they already were at war, but given that they're not, that's actually a good thing. Because Liu Bao now probably does have to split his forces up. Shi Huang formed coalition with Zhu Fu. That's not good, because I've just gone to war with him. Okay, we'll have to look at that in a second. Don't think that instantly means that we go to war with Zhu Fu, because we were already at war with Shi Huang. However, I think he can call him into the war. Let's see. Just before I do that, though, there was something I wanted to point out, and that's that Cao Cao has brought a big army down the river. Don't know what he's intending to do with it, but I feel like he could quite easily get to Chibi over here. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's keep these guys moving along. They do have like basically a full stack now, and a little bit more. So it might be a case of making land somewhere over here first before attacking them. We'll see. Might have to go back onto the defensive. Okay, I've got a enemy army here of Sai Mao. Interesting. So I'm at war with him. He owns this little province here. He only has kind of a half-stack army, but put together with these guys could cause me a lot of problems. The fact that he's coming down this way makes me wonder he was probably coming after my territory there. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. Lu Su has been recalled from his assignment, which means I'm going to lose money this turn, and then we'll send him straight back out again. We've seen all those ones there. This worries me a little bit, especially with Cao Cao coming down the river, and also now Shi Huang has joined a coalition with Zhu Fu, who are also on my border. This could go very wrong very quick. Hopefully I can come out of it unscathed, let's see. I think first things first, we get moving with Qingpu's army. Now, do we come down here and take more of Kangwu? I think so. What's this one here? Mengling. Mengling is a lumberyard. I think they give you a little bit of money from industry, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I think we start moving my army down this way towards Mengling. From there we'll swing them round this way and see what we find. I'm a little bit worried that they're going to send their army up here to take some of my settlements, but we'll see. I'm hoping that they'll come to face my army instead. I'm a little bit worried that they'll have more troops than me, but should be okay, I think. Again, not too much more to do on this turn. Let's just see what happens here. Hopefully they... Actually, it probably doesn't matter if they attack me on the water. But I need a bit of time to replenish before fighting these guys if I have to fight them as well. Let's see anyway, I'll end the turn there. So Liu Bei's formed coalition with Liu Bao. Again, don't think that affects me too negatively, it's fine. Okay, and Shi Huang has requested Zhu Fu join their war against, looks like Shi Wu. Thankfully not against me. Now, a little bit concerned because Cao Cao is still heading down the river. And that is a big full stack, so if I have to like quickly make peace with Liu Biao for a bit to fight him, I'm going to have to do that, I think. I don't want to, but might have to. Also, I've noticed that Cao Cao sent another army over here to attack Yuan Shu, sorry. Also, Yuan Shu, I did notice that there was another full stack of Cao Cao who came down this way. I wonder if they were defeated by this army. I'm not sure. Either that or we just can't see them anymore. Anyway, with this army then, I think we want to probably move back onto land now. And go defend Badong, because they have sent one of their armies down the river. And the army of Sai Mao here, he did move up into this region, so there's 3 armies over here now, which I need to be very careful of. And I guess we just keep moving with these guys. Let's take Mengling.
Push forward.
Still get this one again.
Picture victory, and it will be yours.
Get a little bit of money and heroism, and then I think we occupy this one.
Our dominion grows.
Perfect. Now, can we send someone out back on assignment this turn? I think we can. So in one more turn then, Lu Su there will get out and make us some more money, so that's good. Alright then. So we're taking more territory to the south. I feel like we're doing okay against Shi Huang. I think we'll probably bump into his army at some point, which might not end well for us, but let's see. If we can take this settlement here, it is a walled settlement, it's level 6, large city. Now, I wonder what kind of garrison they've got here actually. Fairly strong garrison, but we could probably take it. If we can get in there and then defend against whatever army they have, that might be the best bet for us. But I think that's going to be something we worry about next turn. We've got a reform that we can take here. Given that money's an issue at the moment, I think I'm going to take something that's going to help with income. We do still need to wait until we've got the grain silo. We do still need to wait until we've got the grain silo before we can get these spearmen that I'm after. Or halberdiers, whatever they are. In fact, what are they? Yeah, G infantry. Okay. Yeah, so something to do with income. Now, this tree here is good for income, so if we take this one here, we get 15% income from industry, 40% income from silk, and 40% from spice. Or we've got this one here, which decreases corruption by 8%. I think we go for the income. We also have the Eunuch Secretary's building, which I believe provides income as well. It's plus 15% from all sources and minus 10% to corruption, but that is a building that we'd have to build as well. So let's just take the easy option for now, go for that one. And yeah, we'll end the turn there. So this is an interesting one. We've got Yuan Shu asking me to join war against Cao Cao, but I'm already at war with him. So might as well accept it, I think. Unless I'm missing something here. It does say that he's requesting military support against Cao Cao, but yeah, I'm already at war with him, so I'm going to accept it.
We will both gain from this.
Nice. So also, Sun Jian is offering me 1,500 gold to sign peace with them. I was actually thinking a minute ago while I was waiting for the turn to end that I probably need to make peace with some of the people I'm at war with, because I'm at war with a bunch of people that I probably don't need to be, so I'm going to accept this one.
Good day to you.
Alright then, so looks like they have finally managed it. Liu Biao has attacked Badong, and there's nothing I can really do to stop it. We do have a little bit of a garrison here. I wonder if it's worth me actually fighting this one on the map, just to try and get as many kills as I can out of them. Probably not going to win it. In fact, it's very, very unlikely that I'd win it. Or shall I just delegate it? Well, you know what, let's fight it. I'm going to fight this one on the battle map. Probably a stupid idea, but let's just do it anyway. It'll be a bit fun. So I'll see you guys there. Alright then, so looks like they have split up their forces a little bit. Alright, so it looks like they have split up their forces a little bit. We've got one group over there, one group over here, and one group over here. Again, pretty smart from them. Leaves me with a few men to defend each part. They'll probably walk all over me. I could actually, if I really wanted to, just group all my men up in the middle and not even bother fighting them at the gates. You know what, seeing as though we're having a bit of fun here, let's just do that. So I'll see you once I have set up all the troops. Alright guys, so I pretty much instantly changed my mind on that one. I thought, you know what, let's actually defend the gates, because the towers will shoot at them and they'll take a bit more damage. Now the weakest gate I've got is here. I've only got one unit of spearmen and some archers. Sorry, halberdiers, I keep calling them spearmen. And archers to defend against quite a few units there, so they're not going to win that engagement. Which means these guys are in danger of getting charged in the back. But one of their weaker fronts, they've only got 2 melee units, at least what I can see. They may have some in the trees, but I don't think they do. So I've put some of my stronger units there. Hopefully I can break them there, and then move those guys off to help out elsewhere. And then over here, they've got a few troops again. So I've got similar thing, spearmen up in the front, halberdiers, and then archers at the back. And these guys are just defending this gate just in case. So I'll start the battle here.
Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us.
Yeah, not expecting to win this, but let's just have a bit of fun and take out as many men as we can. Yeah, they see they had some troops in the trees there, so probably a good job. I put some stronger units here. Okay, I'm going to hit fast forward just until one of these groups get to the gate, and then we'll zoom in and see what's going on. The archer towers are shooting at them, so we will get a few kills at least from that. All my archers are on fire at will. Let's press play now because we have started shooting. I'm just going to let them fire at will. No point focusing down any units, I don't think. Actually, with these guys, I might focus down this unit here when it comes back, just because they're weaker and have no shields. Might be worth shooting at those guys. And similarly, over here, actually they're staying still. So they have quite the range on me here, so they're staying kind of where they are. I'm just going to pull these guys back. And we now have troops charging in. Let's charge my guys. Get a bit of that charge bonus. They're cav charging in as well now. A bit silly of them because they're charging straight into spearmen, but they'll probably still do well against me. Okay, we've actually routed one of their units already, which is good. Not going to be much microing going on in this battle, as we're just kind of fighting at the gates, at least for this first part of it. Got another unit running over there as well, actually. Not bad. Let's start shooting at some of these melee troops then. Hopefully rout some of them as well. That'll do me some favours.
Our warriors run. Go, go.
Yep, let's just keep our archers shooting as much as possible. This is where we're pretty much completely undefended here. But here's what it is. Hopefully we can win some of these engagements. Don't know how likely that is, but let's see. They're covered by the trees there, so I'm actually going to stop them shooting at them. Have them shoot into that blob of melee there. We have another unit of spearmen here. Let's pull them back this way, actually. You guys just shoot into this blob, please. Oh, they've run away already. They didn't even get into the fight. Never mind. Well, good job on sending these spearmen back. Let's actually just form them up here. And over on this side, not sure how well we're doing. Alright, their general's actually pulled through now. I'm actually going to turn them off skirmish mode and just keep them shooting. Again, the goal here is just to do as much damage as possible. Not doing too bad on this gate as well. Problem is they're champions. They're going to run around unopposed. I can't really do anything against them. Yeah, they're getting the cavalry around the back of me now as well, so that's not good. Let's just go charge these guys. Definitely not going to beat them, but there you go. Kind of turn to the side. I wonder if that counts as a flanking charge.
Our warriors run.
Alright, we've got more troops running away. I think that was over here. Never mind. I think that's the battle pretty much done there now. Cool. Well, hopefully I did some damage to them. We'll see on the next screen. So I will see you back on the campaign map. Alright, took out 400 of their men. It's not too bad. I don't think that they've lost that many if I'd have delegated that battle, so I'm happy with that. But unfortunately that means they have taken Badong. Alright, so Cao Cao has declared war on Yuanshu. We've signed a peace treaty. We'd lost Badong. Hongzhou has been destroyed, so that's one of Liu Bao's vassals gone. We've got another peace treaty signed there. Coalition signed between Luo Jun and Zheng Jiang. Right, we've got an event here, so Jade Bird. Over tea, you tell your general of your dream of a jade bird. The general takes a long sip of their tea, places the cup down, and looks you in the eye. A vision of a jade bird is an auspicious prophecy. The jade indicating imperial matters, and the bird a being that can traverse the gap between earth and heaven. So relationship has deepened between Zhao Anpei and Lady Wu. And Lady Wu's got some extra experience, which is good. Cool. There's only one of these we need to look at, and that's People of Merit. All the rest here we have seen. So yeah, unfortunately we lost Badong. That's knocked my income down somewhat. Just gonna have to deal with that, I think. We still haven't seen an army from Shi Huang. And Xu Wu over here, he's still got his 2 settlements. Potentially means that he's defending against them, maybe? I don't know. Either way, we'll send Chengpu's army over here this way. They don't need to replenish or anything, not urgently anyway, so yeah, let's just send them straight over. Next turn, hopefully we can besiege it. Now I didn't actually see anything from South that turn, or in between turns there, but it looks like he has moved down. And I am at war with him still. I wonder if it's worth making peace with Liu Bao. I don't want to. Really don't want to. But I wonder if it's worth doing just to buy myself a bit of time. We can strengthen up and then come back at him later. Definitely looking back on some of the old videos as things I could have done a lot earlier on to mitigate this circumstance having happened. There it is. Let's see if we can make peace with him.
Yes, yes. Talk.
So it won't take much to make it work. What does he want? I don't know what this is, sorry. So he wants me to... Okay, he wants me to be vassalised by him. That's what that is, I think. I don't want to do that. He'll give me a bunch of money to do it. I don't think that's really worth it. What else can we give him? Tell you what, I'm going to have a quick look through this, see if I can set up a deal which is better for us. And then I'll be back with you in 2 minutes. So I've just had a quick look through now. A better deal, for me at least, I don't have to become his vassal, is to give him an ancillary, and that was actually the Warblade. I don't know if you remember in the last episode. We got that. No one was using it, none of our characters. He'll accept just that for peace, so I'm actually going to do it. This makes me sick because he's our worst enemy, but there we go. And apparently he's a pacifist lord. Anyway.
Agreeable terms.
So that's peace with him now. I'm not sure if that means he can't... Well, he probably can still go to war with me. Hopefully he won't. And he got Badong out of it as well. I'm not too bothered about that. I think eventually when there's no diplomatic penalty for doing it, I'm going to go back to war with him again. For now, I'm going to try and sit this army in Chibi over here to fight against Cao. That's the plan. I mean, it's not... Even though this situation is really bad, and I've played it badly, and we're doing terrible, we've still expanded quite a bit to the south. Now, it's not... Actually, no, we've got quite a bit of land there. We're not doing bad at all, and we've got Yuan Shu as our ally, who's kind of up here in the north. So I think if we can keep expanding south as much as possible, take the rest of Shi Huang's territory, that'd give us a nice base then, really, and hopefully our income, we can get that sorted out as well. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to start investing some money into buildings, so that's one thing I will try and do. At the moment, there are some that we can do as well. So again, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a quick look through this. I don't want to spend too much because we are still in a negative income at the moment, but I'll have a quick look through, see where we can make the most money for the least amount of money spent, and then I'll be back with you again. Alright then, so I've had a look and I found that the mail post here in Changsha can be upgraded. This is in the capital here as well, so this is the walled settlement. The least risk of that being taken by any other armies being attacked. We can upgrade the tea parlour. Sorry, upgrade it to a tea parlour, which gives us a bit more income from commerce and also increases the a percentage of the increase from income from commerce. Sorry, so it costs 2,000. We'll have 800 left. That should be okay. Take that. Take 4 turns to upgrade. I think slowly but surely we need to keep the buildings going as well, just to keep the income growing. And then I think within a turn or two, we'll probably be having a fight with Cao over here. Now, it is actually Cao himself who's turned up with what looks like actually a pretty strong army. Some heavy spear cavalry. Yeah, well, we'll have to do what we can do. Right, I'll end the turn there. Alright, got a peace treaty signed there that doesn't really concern us. And another one. So, mission success. Construct a building from the following chain settlement administration. You know what, I didn't even realise I'd done that. But I think that's the upgrade to the large town that we made in Lingling. That finished this turn. So, yeah, we've done that mission. That's good. What else have we got here? So, ancillaries gained. We've got a Forge Master, who gives expertise, instinct, and income from industry faction-wide. if we give him to the character that's the Prime Minister or faction leader. We'll have a look at that in a second. I keep saying it, actually I need to go through my characters and sort of sort out all their ancillaries, followers, armour, weapons and all that sort of stuff, so I might spend a bit of time doing that this episode. That's fine. Buildings as well. Yep, we've got a small city over in Quanling. And here we wanted to build grain storage. So let's get that underway rather. It does actually hurt our money a little bit, but I think we're going to start having some fights and making some more money. Now, we need to go besiege this town here of Shihuang. This is its capital, I believe. It's actually a level 7 city, which is good, I guess, for defending. Maybe not so much for attacking. What siege equipment can we build then? So we probably want a ram. And we want towers. How many turns is that going to take? It's actually 3 turns. If we were to delegate it once we've built some siege equipment, it looks like we're in a good situation to win it. Although we'd take a fair few casualties. Maybe we do wait a few turns. After 2 turns their supplies will deplete, and I think that means they'll start taking attrition. Will the garrison? Okay, yep, we'll continue the siege there with 1 siege tower and 1 battering ram. Never know, it might provoke his army to actually come over this way. If they do, then we might break the siege and go fight them. Depends on the army though, I guess. Alright, so again, not much else to do this particular turn. Something going on with the treasury. Well, low funds, okay, well we're aware of that. But we are in a positive income at the moment. So for now that's fine. I think that's because we lost Badong, that's why we had problems there. If anyone watching this, by the way, has any tips for me as to how to upgrade or improve the income, let me know, because I am new to Three Kingdoms, so I don't understand if I'm doing something wrong, maybe. If that's the case, let me know in the comments, but I'm going to end the turn there for this one. Alright then, so Yuan Shu's asked me to go to war with Yuan Shao. Now, I'm not actually at war with him at the moment. It's not that he particularly likes me or anything like that, but I think I'm going to reject it just because I don't want to get into another war. So yeah, I'm going to reject that one. Hopefully it doesn't mean that Yuan Shu hates me too much, but we'll see. Yep, so those two ended up going to war without me, thankfully. Dongzhou signed a peace treaty with Liu Bei. Another coalition. Oh, sorry, no. Zhang Yan has kicked Yuan Shao from the coalition. Some more stuff. Don't worry about that, to be honest. Okay, nice. So Sun Quan has come of age. Now I believe he is going to lead my faction now. And my income has just shot right up. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Nice, so yeah, he's taken over. A rare talent, so promising talent sometimes hails from the least expected of places. A feisty young warrior, barely an adult yet demonstrating the keenest of martial prowess, is yours to command if you choose to do so. So we've gained another character, always when our income goes up. But I'm actually quite happy about that. I wonder if it was because we had no leader. Lady Wu was kind of the regent. I wonder if that has anything to do with the income being so low. Anyway, it's back up now, which helps me out. I can probably get another army. Or at least get Chengpu's army up to full strength, but that's fine. So we've got the grain store. Before we look at anything else, actually, let's see if we can upgrade that. Okay, we don't have enough money to upgrade it just yet, but we'll do that as soon as possible so that we can get the spearmen that we're after at the next reform, hopefully. Coming of age, character developments, and we've seen that one as well. Alright, cool. Alright then, so Sun Quan has some skills to give him. Alright, I think this is a good opportunity for me to actually look through all of my characters, check on their satisfaction, check if there's anything that I can give them. that will help. So I'll do that. I'll do it off camera, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alright then guys, so I sorted out the characters. I took a bunch of stuff off Lady Wu, which I now have to wait one turn before I can give it to Sun Quan. So next turn I'll do that. And I've also appointed an administrator now that we've got the money for it. We may look at filling these two positions as well at some point, but not quite yet. With all that done, I think it's pretty much ready for the end of the turn. Let's have a look at my armies though. Bear with me. So one guy's army, potentially I could move him to the north to help out Yuan Shu against Cao Cao. I'm not too sure I actually want to do that though. I'm wondering if it's worth me sending this army elsewhere. I'm not going to do that just yet because I don't want to rush into anything. I had enough trouble with Liu Bao over here. If I try to take on an even stronger faction, I might actually really struggle. There's the Yellow Turban Rebellion here, which has maybe just one settlement though, which I could potentially take. You know what I'll do, actually? I will move them across the water here. How many turns will that take? Well, actually, let's just put them on the river for now. Sail them here. And let's see, actually, there's a full stack in there as well. But we could send them up to help Yuan Shu. I need to decide next turn, but let's leave them there for now. If Cao Cao attacks me, that's fine. We can move if needs be. By the way, as well, just looking at this, by putting someone in as an administrator and popping them, I made them the administrator of Changsha. I've actually increased my income even though they wanted more money. So I probably could have done that ages ago and it would have helped, but never mind. Right, I'll end the turn there, and I think we've got to wait a couple of turns for this siege, but let's let's see what happens. So here Cao Cao wants to make peace with me, but he wants me to be his vassal, which I don't want to do. He'd pay me a nice amount of money, but definitely don't want to do that, so I'm going to be rejecting that one.
Your choice.
Alright, got a faction destroyed, Liu Yao. Or Liu Yao, sorry. Not sure who that was. So we've got disease. So pestilence and disease take hold among my men. They spread murky and potent through the ranks. We must work to quell the infection before it jeopardizes the attack, or worse, kills us all. I'm not sure where that is or what that even does.
Attack!
Can't see anything happening there. Not sure. Right, that's fine. We need to keep the siege going down there and up in the north here. I wonder if it was this army here that got this disease. Not sure. I feel like I should probably go help out Yuan Shu a little bit. I think we might take attrition for moving through the snow.
Coming into dock.
No, we don't. But we are going to upset the other turbans. That's fine.
Moving out.
Let's move over. If anything happens to this army, you'll help us out with the money and we can always just build another army over here. So it's not too much of a concern for me. It's really down in the south where I want to do all my expansion for now to boost my income, which is working so far. Yeah, again, this turn, not much to do really. We do have... Okay, that's notification was just to fill these positions. I don't want to do that just yet. What about buildings? Is there anything we can do? Yeah, we wanted to upgrade this grain silo. So let's do that. A couple of turns there. We will have what we need for the reform. Let's end the turn there. Liu Bei wants to buy another ancillary off me. I'm going to reject it. Last time I rejected it, he came back with a better offer, so he might do that again.
So be it.
Alright, start of a new turn here. So, got another coalition being formed. Liu Bao signed peace with Li Jiang. More wars. Nothing that concerns me, I don't think. So, attacker reinforcements. The siege progresses, but our assaulting forces grow weary and supplies run low. A nearby village, loyal and abundant in resources, could possibly aid us. Shall we call on them to help? To recall the reinforcements, we get some more supplies, but the population drops in Kangwoo. I don't think I need to do that really. It doesn't actually benefit me, I don't think. We're not going to run out of supplies because we're going to attack them fairly soon anyway. So yeah, I won't call for those reinforcements. Over here, what have we got? So tea parlour has now been built. That's up to my income again, which is perfect. Character developments, more people of merit. We've gained a foreman. Cool. We've seen all those ones. Let's see what we can do up in the north here first of all.
Show them heat.
So Cao Cao's over here. Kind of hoping he attacks me, so I don't have to go fight him at the settlement, because it does have, well, quite a good garrison actually as well. What I might do is I might actually run kind of past him and maybe go for this army, or just go help defend this settlement here. I know there's plenty of things we can potentially be doing with them. Last thing I want though is Cao Cao to get past me and take my settlements, so that'll be the kind of worst case scenario. So Lu Su has actually gained a general point here. Let's see what we can give him. That's not bad, gives us an extra trade agreement. I'm going to go for that one. And Sun Quan, we said we were going to give him some stuff, didn't we? So it was his dad's sword. He's going to take that. And the horse as well. Those are the things that we took. Oh, sorry, and the jade seal. Those are all things we took from Lady Wu. Cool. Alright then. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to sit him here. Cao Cao, if he doesn't come for me, I might be able to join up with Yuan if he attacks him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Might be a terrible move, but I've been making plenty of them this campaign, so it's not too bad. And down in the south, are we ready to fight this battle yet?
Break their spirit.
Potentially. So they've started taking attrition now. I wonder if we just wait one more turn and then we might not actually need to fight the battle, we can delegate it. Although I say it might be fun to fight the battle, but it's going to be a fairly small battle given that they don't really have much of a garrison. You know what, let's wait one more turn, let's build one more siege tower.
Justice is on our side.
You never know, they might strike out to attack us. But I think with that, that's going to be the end of today's episode. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. If you got any comments for me, leave them down below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. So with all that said, see you guys on the next one.